Yo, it's your boy James of XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content, and we have breaking news. Just minutes ago, Avalanche Software on X made an announcement that they will be working on quote-unquote multiple games. Let me say that again, multiple games. This comes courtesy of their social media saying, we're hiring, calling all witches and wizards across the globe. Avalanche Software is looking for the next wave of talent to build multiple games. Now, I gotta say, as a fan of Avalanche Software, the people over there and Hogwarts Legacy, the top-selling game of 2023, selling over 34 million copies to date as of today. It's so good to see this studio, this developer, being rewarded for great content and a great game. And in an industry that is always losing jobs on the daily, studios shutting down, it's good to see them expanding and again being rewarded for good content. So kudos to WB Games. And honestly, we saw hints of job postings before, because just last week they were looking for an associate writer, where that post has now been removed, so it looks like it's been filled now. But they have been hiring. They have been on a hiring spree since the release of the game back in 2023. So that is great news. And following their hiring sprees, we've seen hints of multiple games coming from the studio thanks to past job postings that have now been removed, showcasing the terminology like franchises concerning Hogwarts Legacy. Now, if you've been following the channel, that is not news to you, because we've been talking about that for almost a year in regards to what type of franchises and games could Avalanche Software be making. Could they be spin-off games based off the world they've created in Hogwarts Legacy, or completely different types of games? Now, based on the multiple games part, which is what everybody gravitated to, my mind automatically went to the sequel, which has been confirmed by Warner Brothers Discovery, stating that they're making it a priority, according to the Variety article, saying, obviously, a successor to Hogwarts Legacy is one of the biggest priorities in a couple of years down the road, WB Discovery CFO Gunnar Weidenfeld said during an interview at Bank of America's 2024 Media Communications and Entertainment Commerce on Wednesday. So there's certainly a significant growth contribution from that, the games business, in our strategic outlook. And they're really relying on Avalanche Software, and particularly Hogwarts Legacy and other titles that they can trust after the somewhat downfall of WB Games in 2024, losing almost $400 million just from the games division alone, with Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Multiverses, and even Quidditch Champions. So when we hear multiple games, we know the sequel is included, and even the DLC might be included, according to Jason Schreier of Bloomberg, who first broke the news about a director's cut coming back in January of 2024 during an article talking about Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League losing over $200 million for WB Games. So we know at least the Avalanche Software team is working on the sequel and possible DLC, according to Jason Schreier and Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming. So what other games could we expect as Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy fans? Well, that's where this job posting starts to get interesting. The 5 jobs posted in the initial announcement are executive producer, director design, director in product management, director in software engineering, and lead designer game systems. And if you click on the link, again, shared by Avalanche Software, you get more insight and more information in regards to the type of game they're making, and it looks to be a live service game. If you scroll down after clicking on the job posting for the executive producer, for example, you'll see in your new role, it reads, the executive producer will lead the production of a high quality online multiplayer RPG from concept to launch and beyond. Now, I know, when I saw this, I got scared. And this is the same verbiage for all of the new positions announced. And after we got the news that WB Discovery is going to be doubling down on live service, always on mobile multiplayer type games, again, announced last year after the failure of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I'm a little worried when I hear this, because you don't normally see a studio that's known for single player games go into live service. This was what happened with Rocksteady and even with Naughty Dog. As much as we love Naughty Dog for the Uncharted series and even The Last of Us and even the new game coming out, they were supposed to make a Last of Us Online game and stopped after years of development because they knew they were going to need a lot more resources to go into that, and that eventually was going to turn their studio into a live service studio, because it takes so much manpower and just overall resources to make a live service game work. And they ditched it so they can focus on the new announcement of the Intergalactic game. So those two examples just alone is just worrying to me. But our friend over at YouTube, Joe Mack, just made a clear statement saying Avalanche Software has history in the live service element with their Disney Infinity series, and having the privilege to visit Avalanche Software, that is something I do forget because I'm so enamored with their work with Hogwarts Legacy that they do have a background in live service before it got oversaturated. So in Avalanche Software, I trust, but at the same time, knowing that Warner Brothers Discovery is pushing this type of game and these type of game types on their studios, it's just worrying because as much as I love Avalanche Software and the people there, they still have to answer to WB Games. Now, I did say in Avalanche Software I trust, and if we're getting a online RPG multiplayer type game from them, this probably will be a great game. And the fact, again, that they're hiring for these positions just leaves me cause for hope and being cautiously optimistic. This is where the fun begins. What type of games can we expect from a online live service multiplayer RPG type game? Well, the first thought is obviously a Harry Potter type MMO. Yes, granted, it is a small niche, but nonetheless, an MMO is perfect for the Wizarding World, from all the type of jobs that you could have just based off the ministry, just based off the Hogwarts positions, as far as the teachers, and then the beasts, and then the styles of magic and profession. All of that just seems perfect and well fit for an MMO, and a multiplayer game like that would do wonders if there's enough interest. Again, this is a small niche, but I think it would work. Another one would just be a run and gun, playing around, taking down multiple beasts and foes together with friends as your witch or wizard that you customized and chose, and just running around and taking them down. In lore, in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, we know that dragons are a Ministry of Magic classification level 5 beast because it takes multiple witches and wizards to take down due to their hides having ancient magic. So this would be interesting in regards to having something like that, whether it be a main story or just a shoot 'em up game with witches and wizards, or a battle arena style fighting game. It's really left to our imagination, and I'm very excited to be planning and thinking of what we could get from this online multiplayer RPG type game, because it is still a role-playing game. So I'm excited to see what you as the community will come up with. So let me know in the comment section below. I'm interested in seeing what they will come up with, but I'm going to be cautiously optimistic because, again, it's Avalanche Software, and having met so many of the people over there and just what they were able to do with Hogwarts Legacy, it just makes me as a consumer and as a fan just want to put hope and trust in their vision for this type of game and their execution, because again, Hogwarts Legacy, when executed, was fantastic, from the marketing all the way to the release and even post-release, with the updates for photo mode and now the mods dropping and hopefully DLC relatively soon in 2025. But That's the breaking news we got today, literally minutes ago. Avalanche Software is hiring and making multiple games. Let me know, again, your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really helps the channel reach others like yourselves who might be interested in these type of topics like that. So smash the like button and subscribe for more Hogwarts Legacy content. I've been James over XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. Thank you so much for watching the video and hanging out with your boy. And thank you to Patronus Squad for making videos like this possible every day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time.